Hey everyone, Dan here from Boggs Aquatics. I'm going to start uploading some videos here maybe once every other day, maybe once a day, maybe once a week, just depending on what we have going on. Probably do some unboxings of the new stuff we get in and just kind of some tank overviews. Today, I'm just going to show everybody the big tank we have in the back of the store. I believe it's a 225 gallon. Got it filtered with an FX6 and then a sponge filter on there as well, just to create some air and some movement around the surface. We use this tank in the back of the store for any of our fish that get big, or for any of the fish that are already big, some of the more predatory, aggressive fish. We also use this to show people what kind of tank they will need if they decide that they're interested in, you know, something like a clown knife, a peacock bass, a shovel nose, you know, something like this, or, you know, eventually something even bigger than this. So, without any more talking, let's kind of go over what we have here. So again, there's the FX6 heater, little sponge filter. These two are some really big tinfoil barbs. Might be kind of hard to see on the video, but they are big fish. They're probably about a foot long. The ones maybe a little smaller. These two were donated to us by somebody who had them in a tank at home and they just kind of outgrew the tank. So we do that with certain fish. Just depends on if we have a tank or a place ready for them to be homed in here. Now we have these for sale, and I will make sure that whenever they are sold, they go to somebody that has an adequate size tank to care for them for life. Because these guys, you know, they can keep growing a little bit, and they're already pretty big. What else do we have in here? We've got two peacock bass over here. They are probably 6 or 7 inches right now. They are really pretty. This one's a little more faded. Not exactly sure if it's a different type or what's going on there. Just kind of came in as a peacock bass. If anybody watches this and knows, feel free to let me know in the comments. They are really aggressive eaters, which is kind of typical for these guys. But anything that goes in here live is immediately gone. I am trying to get them onto some frozen or prepared foods. Just hasn't exactly worked out completely yet, but I'm hoping to get there. What else do we have in here? We also have a bunch of small clown knife fish. These guys are pretty small, maybe 5-6 inches at most. There's a bunch of them under here. They tend to just hide out. And then there's a couple over here as well. And then we've got a Lima shovel nose that hides up here. These guys are cool because if anybody wants a shovel nose that doesn't grow to monster sizes, this guy will only get 18, maybe 24 inches. You know, they're aggressive like any kind of catfish is, but not super aggressive. He eats anything prepared that comes into here. What else do we have? We've got two Turashuki catfish down here, or ripsaw catfish. They tend to just hide out under these rocks and kind of chill. They definitely get to monster sizes. I'm sure somebody watching has had some big ones. And the only other thing we have, I'll have to lift up the sponge filter, is... Did he come out yet? He hides out under here. The tiger shovel nose. He's probably 4 or 5 inches right now. It's not too big. He's definitely getting bigger though. When he came in, he was only a couple inches, and he's definitely put on some size. So yeah, that's it. Again, just kind of gonna do some of these videos maybe, you know, once every other day or so. If anybody has any questions, comments, feel free to leave them below. If you like the video, like it. If you don't, feel free to tell me why and dislike it. Thanks, guys.